Support Laneside. Get something cool. All right, here we are down on the lanes with our speed dominant / rev challenge player, old guy Wayne Porter.
Yeah, he's bowling the high friction house shot.
And we have our second entry into the new line from Swag, and it's unreal.
Yeah, that took off.
Yeah. This is symmetrical, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, the numbers on this ball are 2.51 and 0.47.
And it's symmetrical.
Yeah.
That makes it a benchmark ball.
Yeah.
That's like a phase 2.
Yeah, and it's just very snappy right now. Yeah.
So it's got this never quit solid reactive on
cover. Yeah.
At 1500 polish.
Yeah.
We want you guys to see here our speed dominant player throwing a benchmark ball with polish, because people have asked us about this before. And you're going to see he's struggled a little bit. One overhooked.
Yeah. And the next one he kind of threw it a little bit harder.
Yep.
And it didn't
pick
up
it
at all. Yeah.
We're going to give him one more shot with this. We always talk about making surface changes for our speed dominant players, especially with symmetrical balls.
Yes.
Well, we're going to show you the difference here, because I think this is very important.
Yeah.
You can see he grabbed the ball and came off, and he's like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
The first one hooked. The second one didn't.
Yeah. So we're like, just throw it nice.
Just throw it.
Yeah,
we want to see what happens.
Yeah. And that's what we do reviews for, so you guys know.
Yeah.
Right?
Because we have talked to a few of the Swag guys, here and there, and one of the first things we heard from guys was, you want to knock the polish off this.
Yeah.
And you can see right here, look, same spot again, overhooked.
Overhooked, yeah. Throw it a little bit slower again to try to make sure that it turns the corner, and boof.
It's become over-under for him.
Yeah.
And the fast, look at him. You can see his confusion down there. He's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I threw it good.
Yeah. Yeah, he threw 3 really good shots. It's just with different speeds. And so
we're going to make a surface adjustment.
Yeah. So we tweaked the surface.
All we did was took a 1500 pad, and you can see we just hit it with 1500.
Yeah. Now it's looking a little bit more like a solid ball.
And he's throwing it the exact same place he threw the other ones.
You see the difference there. See how much sooner it picked up. And just...
That looked like a phase 2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to play that ball. He shouldn't be able to play that ball that straight.
Not that straight, no. So for our speed dominant players, I think we recommend right off the bat, knock the polish off.
Yeah.
Just don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
The ball is, you're going to see it in a second.
Yeah, now that we know what's going on, you're going to see how good this ball could perform.
The ball hooks.
Yeah.
So we're going to move him off of that shot. We're going to make a big jump. We're going to make a bit of a zone change here for him. And look at now he can play in the oil.
Yeah. Look at the difference. See, if you played that earlier, it would have went down another couple feet.
Yep.
And then it took off.
It
right?
might have gone through the nose. It might have overhooked. It might have underhooked.
Yeah.
That's a huge difference in reaction.
Yeah. And I mean, if you want to put polish on it, you could always hit it at 800 or like 1,000 maybe and put polish on it. To get
just so it's not so long.
Long, yeah. Get that same difference.
You and your 800 grit. That's like it is your...
Nobody throw... It's one of the greatest grits out there.
It's not 500. It's not 1,000.
No,
it's 800.
It's 800. It's
not even 750. It's 800.
It lasts longer than 500 and it goes a little bit further. So
you can see we've moved Wayne a couple of boards again. We've created swing area for him.
He's got a lot more room to miss for sure.
Now let's talk about this ball a little bit, because if you look at that core, we've seen cores this style of shape
similar
before.
Yes.
We've seen mushrooms.
Yes.
We've seen other balls that have flip blocks on the bottom, very much in this vein and in this similar shapes.
Yes. I want somebody to take the tops off and put them together like some other ball, but well, that's a different story. But this one's kind of got slats in it too, for like spots that you can put your fingers in and stuff like that.
It's very different shape. This is, if you're looking at the symmetry of it, this is going to be, rather than rotationally symmetrical, where you can turn it and it's the same all the way around, this is reflective, because if you put it, you have to put a mirror right down the center for it to be symmetrical on both sides.
You can see how much it stayed inside the oil and then got outside the bonus.
But that was really benchmarky.
Yeah.
Like, this is absolutely...
Yeah. This is kind of what we want. You can see big...
Because he's about 5 boards difference.
Yeah.
Watch it come down the lane here.
You can see it
matches up. It actually went down another foot. Even with the 1500.
Yeah.
So it created more angle for him, too.
Yeah, exactly. So he's going to get a little bit better carry.
And I think we saw that a little bit, too.
Yeah. And he, like we talked in the past about their thicker shell.
Yes.
Giving them that,
coefficient of restitution of energy.
Yeah. So it's really cool. So
we've talked about it in other videos about thick shell versus thin shell versus dynamic core
versus 2P, like solid balls.
And, what was there? There was hyper something or
the Hypershock,
and then
Hypershock
AI.
Yeah.
They just spend more money and put more shell around the ball.
Yeah.
Now you know what that could be for as well. Just in thinking about it, because a lot of these get shipped overseas. I bet you these balls last longer from being cracked as well.
Oh, I can imagine,
Because the amount of time they'd have to spend in shipping containers.
Yeah, months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then on top of it, it's just, the durability of them and temperature change. It would handle temperature change slightly better and stuff like that.
So they've designed them for... Hey everybody, Rob Johnson here, and I just wanted to take a second to thank everyone who's already picked up a copy of my book, A Modern Guide to Fit and Arsenal Construction for Two-Handed Bowlers. Now, it really warms my heart, the amount of people who've already contacted me who've read the book with their training plans, their successes, and even their honor scores. And I've been blown away with the quality of conversation I've been having with pro shops and even PBA players on the science of building a proper arsenal based on RG differential, intermediate differential, and layouts. Now, if you've already picked up the book, thank you so much, and congratulations on your future success. And if you haven't, why not? The link's in the description below. And now, back to bowling.
Yeah, travel.
For travel. Well, they designed them to last.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I don't think any bowler has ever complained about anyone making a ball that lasts longer.
No, exactly.
So here you are with it. And
that one hooked.
It hooks.
Yeah.
So yours, we just knocked the polish off a little bit. We didn't go full 1500.
No.
We just wanted to knock the polish off a little bit.
Yeah.
This thing hooks.
Yeah. You can see the difference just already, just getting it out to that friction point and just have it come off. Compared to our last video we posted with the judge.
With the judge, yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely picks up the friction a lot faster. Which is funny because the judge was asymmetric and this is symmetric.
Yep.
So,
but it had 2500 surface. And we've got this one at 1500. So you still see there's a little bit of shine on there just to create a little bit more length and a little bit more entry angle.
Yeah, I had to move my mark in to get a little bit more oil so I can skid it down a little bit more.
But we made a 3-board move on that. You're in the pocket. We're going to keep you moving. It's very interesting watching this ball.
And this is part of their utility performance line.
Yeah, they say that it's going to be a great pick for rev-dominant players.
Well, I could see because it...
With the polish on there, 100%.
Yeah, because when you're throwing it, you have more spin on it, so you're going to need it to go a little bit further before,
Yeah, because for Wayne...
Oh, wow.
For Wayne, he needed the surface to get it to pick up. For you didn't need as much surface.
No.
I could see them not needing to change it much here.
Yeah.
Let's talk about hitting power here for a second, because we talked about the thick shell.
Yes.
I commented to you while we were throwing this ball that this ball seemed to like hitting higher on the head pin.
Yes. Not as much in the pocket, because you get things like that.
Because it hits so hard.
Yeah. Things are like, you look at the distance, the pins are getting off the deck when I get to that pocket.
Yeah.
It's just kind of flexing and then
it's not hitting like a truck.
No.
But it has a high coefficient of restitution of energy, and it's transferring it to the pins.
Yeah. So that one I moved my mark in a bit more and threw it a little bit harder.
You're 10 boards left, though.
Yeah. That as well.
On the shiny ball, and you're trying to keep it in the oil.
Yeah.
It's not going to... No. And this is why we talked about knocking some polish off. As a benchmark ball... Maybe you want a little bit more traction.
Yeah.
If you're overseas,
where
they have a little bit lower volume, or in our house where we have a little bit lower volume, that polish is going to get it down lane, but it's going to make it snappy.
Yeah.
So here you are again. We kept moving you because we got to get that ball to the pocket.
There we go. Not out as far. Oh, see how high that is?
That's that high hit.
Yeah.
If you have, I'll say this right now, if you have twister pins,
that
already scientifically have been proven to carry better on high hits.
Yes.
And you're throwing a ball that likes to hit high hits.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna strike a lot.
Yeah.
Here you are, left-handed. Look at how
that
it
was pretty. And see that scout bounce across the deck there?
Yeah.
That was coming.
So here we are with the bonus. We use this ball because every company has something similar to this.
Yes.
And the Unreal is pretty close to this.
Yeah.
It's within about 10 differential points. You can see that you are much farther on top of the friction.
Yeah, I had to get this one to start rolling a little bit sooner.
Now let's put it up against the Unreal here because, I mean, with the surface knocked off here so that they're similar surfaces now.
Yeah.
And you can see a huge difference. Like your feet are pulled in so much more.
And it just, you can see I had to start more in the oil to get it to skid through. And then
it picks up.
Yeah.
And you can see how it comes off the spot.
It is
down the
very
lane.
strong off the spot. That's the big thing, right? So you can see the difference here in the slow-mo. You can see them.
Watch it get down
more
the lane.
in.
You're inside and then snap.
Yeah.
And look at it go. I was over the 8-pin.
Yeah. Like it hooks at the end. And not because it's symmetric, it has a very strong continue.
Oh, yeah. It really got through the pins. Let's watch it here from the lane level. Here is the bonus again. Yeah. And you can see you're almost hitting the 5 board there to try to get on top of the friction.
Yeah. And then you'll see a big difference here.
Yeah, let's bring the Unreal in here.
You're going to be like 3 or 4 boards inside.
I think you're even more than that.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here with your feet. No, I guess you're about right. You're probably about 4 boards inside.
Yeah, but look at where it exits. You're right. Like that's like almost
a ball.
all 8-pin. Like that's like attacking. Like I got the bonus on that shot to split the 8-9, where this is like really coming, and that's a big thing.
Split the 7-8.
Yeah, you can see it in the slow-mo.
It gets to the same point and then snaps off of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it continues through the deck, right? Which is what you want out of a symmetric.
That is crazy. I was gonna say that's crazy, but I guess that's actually unreal.
Very unreal.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.